The entire Nollywood space woke up confused, restless, and boiling after a mysterious midnight voice note leaked online, claiming actress Nnebe broke down on set during a tense filming session. The gist traveled so fast that by sunrise it had already scattered every social media platform like pepper inside hot oil. People who ordinarily mind their business suddenly became investigators. Fans who barely talk on a normal day started typing long paragraphs with chest. The entire Nollywood fanbase entered emergency mode instantly. The problem wasn't just that a voice note leaked. Nollywood has seen voice notes before, it's nothing new. The real walla was that this one involved Chinenye, one of the calmest, most composed actresses in the industry. Chinenye is famous for her gentle personality, her soft aura, and her tendency to avoid drama. She is the last person anyone expects to cry on set or raise her voice, let alone break down completely. So when the voice note claiming she did exactly that appeared online overnight, the shockwave hit the internet like lightning. The voice in the recording didn't identify itself clearly. It sounded like someone close to the set, a crew member, maybe an extra, maybe someone carrying equipment. The voice was whispering, probably scared of being overheard. It started by saying, "Something happened today." Chinenye cried. Like real tears. She had to walk off set. People were confused. She wasn't pretending. She was shaking. That alone was enough to make fans panic. Immediately after the voice note dropped, a blurry 10-second clip started circulating. It didn't show Chinenye's face clearly, but it showed a figure who looked like her walking away quickly, wiping her eyes, while someone called her name from behind. The entire set looked frozen for a moment, like no one knew what to do. People tried to zoom, brighten, enhance, and manipulate the clip to confirm if it was truly her. Some insisted it was. Some said it was an actress who looked like her. But the voice note made people believe it fully. Within minutes, hashtags like "Pray for Chinenye," "Chinenye on set," "Nollywood leak," and "What happened to Chinenye" started trending. Everyone wanted to know one thing: what made her break down? Fans began throwing theories like that. Some said she had been stressed from overworking, acting across multiple sets in a short time. Others claimed she had an emotional scene that went too deep and triggered her real emotions. A more dramatic faction said something or someone upset her badly, maybe a co-star, maybe a director, maybe someone close to her. Another group insisted it was family-related pressure because her mom, producer Uche Nancy, had been trending for weeks. Someone wrote on X, "I've never seen Chinenye cry like that. Something is wrong. I can feel it." Another fan added, "People don't understand how much pressure Nollywood actresses face. Someone should check on her." Another replied, "Check on her co. These people are acting like they know her personally. I beg, allow the girl breathe." But fans refused to calm down. Some of the comments were emotional. One said, "Chinenye has been giving us good movies non-stop. She deserves rest. Nollywood is draining her." Another added, "She's always with a smile. If she's breaking down, it means she has been carrying too much." Meanwhile, others were suspicious. A fan replied, "That voice note was staged. Nollywood people like to hype drama." Another disagreed immediately, saying, "There's no way that was acting. Chinenye doesn't fake tears off camera." While fans were arguing, more heat dropped. Another supposed insider released a part 2 voice note around 4 a.m. That was the one that shattered the internet completely. In that second recording, the whispering voice claimed Chinenye was involved in a disagreement on set, a disagreement that escalated unexpectedly. According to the voice, something happened between her and a senior crew member. The person allegedly spoke to her in a tone she didn't like. Chinenye tried to respond calmly at first, but the tension built up, and instead of fighting back, she withdrew and walked away crying. Nobody could verify this, but the gist was hot enough for blogs to twist it. Within 30 minutes, headlines started flying. Chinenye Nnebe disrespected on set. Crew member makes actress cry. Hidden voice note reveals tension behind camera. Even though none of the headlines had proof, fans swallowed everything whole because of how emotional the leaked clip looked. More reactions poured in. Why would anyone talk to her anyhow? She's one of the most respectful actresses in the industry. She works too hard. People forget she grew up on set. Sometimes you need a break. This is why her mom is strict. Nollywood is full of nonsense. Someone else commented, it must be harsh for her. Being a celebrity child doesn't remove stress. She's human. But then another surprising angle appeared. A third anonymous voice note surfaced claiming the breakdown wasn't caused by work or disrespect, but by something more personal. According to this version, Chinenye got an unexpected phone call during filming. And whatever she heard shattered her mood instantly. The voice said she tried to continue acting but couldn't hold herself together, and that was why she walked off set. This theory sent fans into investigative mode. People began searching through her social media timeline for hidden clues. Someone noticed she didn't post for 2 days. Another pointed out that she recently made a cryptic Instagram story saying, "Protect your peace." Fans tied that to the new theory immediately. One fan posted, "Something is going on with her personally. Forget set drama." Another replied, "But can a phone call make her cry like that while cameras are rolling?" A more emotional fan said, "Chinenye is too soft-hearted. Anything small can get to her." But the wildest twist came when an online page claimed Maurice Sam was on the same set that day. The rumor didn't even say he was involved, just that he was present. That alone was enough to scatter the fanbase further, because anything relating to Sonia Uche, Chinenye, Maurice Sam, and their family always turns into madness. People wrote things like, "Hope it's not Maurice again, oh. Sonia's own done cool small, now Chinenye they cry. Why these siblings always in drama? This family needs peace." But in all the chaos, another voice emerged, one that defended Chinenye differently. A self-proclaimed crew member posted anonymously that Chinenye had actually been holding in her emotions for weeks. According to them, she was exhausted from shooting back-to-back films across multiple towns. She barely slept, barely ate, barely rested. The emotional weight built up slowly until it finally snapped on that particular day. This explanation made fans soften a bit. Someone commented, "This is believable. Nollywood schedules are too tight. These actors don't rest." Another added, "She films too much. Film today, film tomorrow. Human beings are not robots." Another wrote, "Chinenye is strong. If she cried, it means she's tired." Meanwhile, several blogs twisted the story even more. Some added pepper and onions to the story until it became unrecognizable. One blog claimed Chinenye felt overshadowed by her sister Sonia's recent boss. Another suggested she was frustrated with her mother's expectations. Another hint said she had relationship issues. The stories multiplied like wildfire. Fans reacted like bees. Why are they dragging their family into this? Leave Uche Nancy out of it. She's not the problem. Maybe it's career pressure. Maybe she's overwhelmed. But the loudest reactions came when a fourth voice note leaked around noon. This one was calm but sounded more genuine. The voice said she didn't witness everything but saw Chinenye after the breakdown. According to her, Chinenye wasn't angry, she was hurt. She kept saying, "I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying so hard." That one line broke the internet. People quoted it everywhere. "I'm trying so hard." Even celebrities reposted it. It became a trend. TikTok creators made emotional edits. Fans started speculating deeply about what she might be trying so hard to do. To satisfy her mom. To balance career and mental health. To manage expectations. To deal with pressure. Nobody knew, but everyone felt something for her. As the gist grew hotter, people begged Chinenye to speak. But she remained silent, the worst thing she could do, because it only made the gist sweeter for blogs and hungrier for fans. Every hour she didn't say a word, 10 new stories popped up. People claimed to have insider info, people formed theories, people started writing long threads analyzing her past interviews. Someone said, if Chinenye says she's trying, then she's carrying heavy burdens we don't see. Another added, this is a cry for help. Someone else said, she probably needs a vacation. But the most dramatic comment came from a fan who wrote, "If Chinenye truly broke down, then Nollywood needs to stop before something bad happens. These people are human." Through all this, something touched fans deeply: Chinenye's soft personality. Even people who usually gossip became emotional. They remembered how humble she always is, how polite she behaves in interviews, how she rarely snaps back at trolls. Someone wrote, "If this gist is true, I feel for her." Another added, "She has carried too much grace for too long." But some fans demanded the truth. Somebody should release the full video. Where is the person who recorded her walking away? Why is everyone pretending? The truth is, most of the drama came from people trying to interpret bits and pieces. No one had the full story. Everything was based on shadows, whispers, cropped clips, and shaky voice notes. But the real bombshell came in the evening, when a new voice note, supposedly from someone extremely close to the actress, dropped online. This person said Chinenye didn't break down from disrespect or stress, but from the weight of trying to live up to everybody's expectations. According to them, Chinenye said something like, "People think I'm strong because I smile. But sometimes I feel lost." That line went viral instantly. People felt it in their chest. Fans poured their hearts out. "Chinenye, you're not alone. We love you. Nobody is strong every day. Please rest. Your mental health matters." Even people who weren't fans became fans overnight. As it stands, the industry is still vibrating. Everyone is waiting to see what Chinenye will say. Will she address the leaked voice note? Will she deny it? Will she confirm it? Will she post something cryptic? Will she ignore the whole thing like Nollywood professionals always do? No one knows. But what is certain is this: whatever happened on that set that day touched her deeply enough for someone around her to leak audio about it. And that alone has made fans fear for her, love her more, and analyze her life more intensely than ever before. This gist is far from ending. More pieces will drop. More theories will rise. More reactions will come. And I will be here to give you all the fire as it unfolds. To all my gist lovers, make sure you subscribe to GistTef TV. The updates on this Chinenye matter are coming hot, sharp, and back to back. Stay tuned, because this story is just beginning.